Hello friends, it is currently Halloween, October 31st, and I am flying out to New York today. Buy workspace that's going to give me nightmares for the next, I don't know how long. Kind of bittersweet. Just kidding. I'm out of here.
Hello. Hello.
Oh, mate, you gonna miss me?
Nhớ.
Buồn không?
Buồn. No.
No!
Nhớ. Buồn.
Hi mom. Hi, kiss. Hi. This is my friend Johnson.
Hey! Are you excited for your solo exhibition?
My what?
You what?
My what?
Your solo exhibition? 1 year ago.
Where's my passport?
Where's your passport? What?
Punked.
Look at you. 1 year ago you went first time to LA. Now you go to New York. Are you Mr. Worldwide? He's having issues with his luggage.
I just worked on the camera.
Hey Hugh.
Hi.
So, how do you feel?
I'm too tired to be honest. I think I'm more tired than excited.
Have you slept yet? How come?
Guys, I'm crashing.
Candid Kellogg's.
I'm so tired.
Buddy, welcome back to Kellogg's YouTube.
Why do you have to speak like that?
Today we're gonna have a tutorial.
Good morning, and welcome back to Kellogg's YouTube channel. So I'm currently at the airport at McDonald's and I'm waiting to go to New York. Yay! The solo exhibition! I have a solo exhibition! Yay! So I'm about to go say bye to Johnson. Wait, we're going to the right place? Isn't this where they say goodbye? There's the punches. Wait, this is for? So, dumb me got this wrong, and we were at the wrong terminal. I didn't film me saying bye to Johnson, but I did make a cool travel montage, so let's play that in 3, 2. Hey guys, so I am currently at Jamaica Station waiting for the train to go to the gallery. This past week has been probably one of the most toughest weeks ever. The audio got a bit weird here, so let me explain. The flight was a nightmare. My flight from Melbourne to New York was 28 hours, and of those 28 hours I could barely sleep because I was so stressed the entire time. My flight to LAX was delayed, so the transfer time for my next connecting flight was cut down even more. And if you've ever been into LAX for customs as a non-US citizen, you'll know how insanely long customs takes. Once I finally cleared customs, I had about 20 minutes before boarding opened. I had to recheck in my baggage and then sprint across LAX to a different terminal, do all the security clearance again, and I was able to just make it in time for my flight. But in spirit of everything going wrong, I realized I'd lost my wallet with all of my money and bank cards in all the panic. I must have dropped it while I was running, so that sucked. It's been a very stressful, tiring few days, but it's finally coming to an end. I'm finally here. Things aren't too bad, so things are going to be okay. But yes, very stressful, and hopefully the rest of this trip isn't like this, because I can't keep up with the stress. My body just wants to give up. I'll check in with you guys again later. We'll be seeing the gallery next, and yeah, hopefully this time no stress. Hey guys, I'm at Haven Gallery with these two legends, Erica and Joseph. This is Joseph. Hi. And this is Erica. Looks a bit crazy right now, it's a bit chaotic, but it is because we're still setting up for the shows and everything, so we're going to be doing that now. was getting lunch, these guys set up this, and it looked sick. Oh my god! So they hung up all the frames and all the artworks. That looks so cool. Now we have to just level everything and then put the title, and it's almost ready. Yay! So what a legend! Yeah! It's a very cool moment, guys. Good morning, good morning. It is currently November 3rd and it is opening day. Oh, hey! Pause and rewind. This is one of my best friends, Q, short for Kunalia. I met her last year when I spent a semester abroad studying in San Diego. She also happened to be there studying on exchange for a semester as well, and so she quickly became my best friend even though she lives halfway across the world in Amsterdam. Despite that, she decided to fly all the way to New York to share this huge milestone with me.
Good morning, and welcome to kelogsloops. We're in Northport, Long Island. I have no idea if I'm filming. Yes, I am. And we're at the Haven Gallery, where Yu's exhibition is today. Exhibition. I did the good morning thing.
Hi friends, so today we're red dotting my artwork. Yay! Okay. So the technique is, I don't know. Do that? Yeah! Yeah! My first red dot ever! Stop laughing at me. Is that cooking? Is that bad?
Not close enough.
Now a third one.
This one's always the hardest.
This is my technique.
Okay,
You gotta put the red dot on your finger first,
And then
stick it up.
Yu's having a solo exposition! He's having a solo exposition.
He's having a solo exhibition! Hey guys, I am here at Haven Gallery, live at my
Exposition!
Where do I even start? It honestly felt like I had only just started working on my first piece for the show, and then all of a sudden, there I was at the opening night of my very own show. I hosted this live stream on my Instagram on the night for those who couldn't attend, but even though the show was all the way out in Long Island, we actually had a few fans come out and say hi, so a huge thank you to all those lovely people. When people talk about my work in person, I usually freeze up and get super nervous and stutter, whether or not that person is a fan of my work or even as a critic. And sometimes the conversation goes like, and I think it's a skill to be able to stand in front of your work and openly discuss it with people. To be open to feedback, whether positive or negative, without hiding behind a screen. And it takes practice, because I really struggled with this when I first started showing at galleries. But I remember at this show, I let go of that fear a little and I just enjoyed it. Looking at all the works together, I really did feel like I'd grown so much artistically. I challenged myself so much in those paintings, and I really felt like the growth was visible in the way I created flow, movement, or even how I used negative space or even gold leaf. I feel like I started to solidify a direction for my work, and I'm excited to see where it takes me. The whole idea behind the show, Flood, was to explore emotional states. The water in all the works was a metaphor for our inner workings, our thoughts, our feelings, and our emotions. Like waves, they're unpredictable, yet they always come and go. So to try and fight against them is like trying to hold water with your bare hands. I wanted to portray what it would be like if we surrendered ourselves to these floods of emotions. What it would be like if we let those feelings flood in and to simply go with the flow. To feel things like fear or calmness or to feel love, but to know that at the end of the day, it'll be okay. And that was Flood. Hi guys, it is the day after the opening night, and I'm saying bye to Eric and Joseph, these two lovely legends. You guys want to say bye?
Bye.
Thank you guys for having me. Yesterday was an amazing night. It's such a good night. Opening was so much fun. I'm here at the gallery again, and I'm about to head back to New York City with Q. Hi guys. Thank you so much for having me. And hi to you, because I'm spending 2 weeks with you now. Yay! Alright, let's get a bit weird now. Say better. Now, the craziest part of the opening night for my show was that 7 of my pieces had sold by the end of the day. And so there was only one more painting left available. And that would change a lot sooner than I expected. Hey guys, we're in Urban Outfitters right now, just hanging out. So Erica from that gallery just messaged me and I just sold out the last painting. My first solo show ever.
You're
just sold out
crying.
show. We sold out! I'm so happy, guys. Yeah, I teared up a little bit. Just a little bit.
You just cried a little.
Nah, just a little. Like, not a full cry, but...
You just got a text message like, oh hey, sold out.
Oh my god. So, with the news that the last painting had sold that next day, I had to call my mum and share the good news. But the call didn't go as well as I expected. Hello mom, đang ở New York. Cái gallery nó mới gọi con, nó nói bán hết rồi. Bán hết rồi. Mom. Mom. Hello.
She doesn't care. She's like, I don't care.
Hello. She hung up on me. She's like, hello. Hello, mom.
She didn't hear you?
I don't know what went wrong, but she couldn't hear me. But I called my mom back a few minutes later, and this is how it went. Hello, mom. Hello, bán nghe được không? Okay. Cái gallery nó mới gọi con rồi nó nói mình bán hết rồi. And so that brings us to the end of this series. I don't really know if this series was any useful or educational to anyone out there, but I do hope I was able to give you a bit of an insight into what it's like working as an artist. Honestly, I had no idea what I was documenting or how it would turn out, but I'm glad I did it. This whole thing has been a crazy roller coaster of an experience, full of highs and lows. I remember in those last few weeks leading up to the show, things got rough, as you can probably tell from all these episodes. I can't tell you how many times I wanted to call it quits, but I can't even describe the feeling of standing in that room, in front of that wall, and just seeing it all come together. Or even what it was like to see everyone get so excited about it all. So even through all those times where I just felt like giving up, it was all so worth it. So yeah, I'm very happy it happened. And with that, I can proudly say I had a solo exhibition! It was my first solo exhibition, but it definitely won't be my last. I hope you guys enjoyed this series, and in the meantime, have an awesome day, make more art, and I'll see you guys soon.